No special treatment was given to international companies that had to register locally, says Finance Minister Gregory Bowen, who notes whatever was given is already enshrined in law. Minister Bowen admits that some of these companies were call centers that employ more than 500 people.
These call centers earn their revenues from way abroad, Europe, the US. And so the requirement for paying the taxes in Grenada is much different to a company that lives and operates here. So when you look at what has happened, maybe there's something that we should have done already. So if you ask us what concessions we gave them, what they got was already enshrined in law.
The International Business Companies Act was among some of the legislations repealed as Grenada sought to avoid being blacklisted for what the European Union described as harmful tax practices. This means that these companies will now pay corporate tax whenever necessary.
It means that we have to monitor mainly to see that are they making any income from Grenada? That is what you'll be taxed at the same percentage as any other local company. So it will mean increased surveillance by the Inland Revenue Department. But and there were companies here operating in that manner already. They did not own the income here, so I'm not paying tax here. You have the double taxation treaty. That's some people that say, some of them, even if they own it here, because of this, they pay tax only in the country of origin.
The finance minister says local legislation was already available to ensure the companies affected remain and pay the taxes due.
Now remember, we do not have any IBC on our books. That must go. As you rightly indicated, so the IBC law is no longer in place. What they're following is our local law, with which the double taxation treaty kicks in. And so they recognize now, instead of dealing with us and not dealing with anybody, they will have to deal with the parent company and countries of residence where they were incorporated, and they deal with us in Grenada. So we are following the law. The Inland Revenue Department will be taxing them on revenues earned in Grenada.
I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.